Hi everyone! Today we are going to be discussing two of my favorite subjects, money and blogging. So we're going to talk about how you can combine blogging and monetization to make a nice little side hustle for yourself. If you're ready to get started, let's get cracking. So one of the first things that most people think about when they think of blogging is that it's just a hobby. You know, people don't actually think you can make any money doing it. But the truth is that I love monetizing anything. If you give me an idea or if you tell me what you love, I can figure out a way to monetize it. That's just one of my little mad skills that I have. Now, if you're not sure if blogs actually can make money or not, I'm going to give you an example. The blonde salad, okay? Kiara started off with just a daily look of the day, right? Now, obviously, she has a lot of style, so she knew what she was doing when she went into this. And so her style and her look of the day created just this huge platform where in 2015 she was making like $8 million from her blog. If you're curious about whether or not you can actually make money from a blog, then my answer is yes, you definitely can. So blogging is no different. Honestly, what people are subscribing to is your expertise. So if you can look at your blog as a platform for whatever it is that you're really great at, your expertise, then you can monetize that. What everybody seems to want nowadays is information. You have something in your little noggin here, right? Something that only you have that you can offer, whether it's a fresh perspective, experience, 10 years of whatever it is that you've done, even if it's just collecting stones. Honestly, you've got something that other people may want to know about. So if you can see your blog as a platform to provide your expertise, then you can definitely find a way to monetize that with people who are looking for that expertise. In my blogs, I have a tendency to go into two different directions. Number one, I was a fashion designer for over 10 years, so I've got that perspective that I can provide. And then in another blog that I have, my personal blog, I have a lot of business and branding and marketing expertise that I provide. So a lot of those posts are there just to add value and to give people the information that they might be looking for, such as how can I make money blogging? There are several ways you can make money blogging, okay? Number one is by monetizing your blog with affiliate links. Now, the keys to monetizing your blog when you're first starting out is to make sure that you're always creating valuable content. Add value no matter what you do. Don't create a blog post that just talks about, oh, I went to my aunt's house today and we had a picnic on the lawn and it was really fun. Nobody is going to be searching for that. You have to make sure that you create content that people are searching for. If you just want to journal, then that's totally cool. There might be people who will come in and just to kind of be a voyeur, and that's great. People may love your style of writing. You know, maybe they want to hear about what's going on in your life, and that's good. But if you truly want to create a blog that makes money, you have to create value from day one, and you have to create a lot of content all the time. It doesn't even matter if it's necessarily all writing. Sometimes you can create images that add value, like infographics. Anything that adds value to whatever it is that you're blogging about or that your blog is focused around, or your area of expertise is valuable. So always be creating value. Think about it for the first 6 months that everything you do is all about creating value, and that all that value lives on your blog. So the more value you're adding, the more people start coming in, the more your traffic channel increases, and then the more you're able to monetize. Now, plugging in Google AdSense is a good idea. However, I'm kind of against it because I feel like it's too soon when you first start out. I was signed up with Google AdSense for a year, and honestly, it really didn't provide enough revenue to make it worth it for me. Now, everybody's different, and I believe that if you have a very, very high volume blog, then it's very profitable. However, if you've got the flow of traffic kind of like what I had on one of my blogs, which was approximately 8,000 to 10,000 per month, it really kind of added up to about pennies. Honestly, it was probably about $40 to $100 per month based on however many people were coming in. So it's one way to start monetizing, but I wouldn't rely on it heavily unless you have a ton of traffic coming to your site. Now, obviously, you're going to want to be choosy about which links and which affiliate publishers that you decide to work with. For me, I love working with Amazon, and the reason why is because they have so many products, right? Like if I want to tell people about, hey, these shoes are awesome, right? Then I can use that Amazon link to not only give my readers a way to purchase this awesome pair of shoes that I just endorsed, but I also make money off of that. So that's one way, is through affiliate links. Now there's all kinds of different ones you can go to shareasale.com. There's Like to Know It, there's Shop Style, there's so many different ones. Just Google affiliate programs and I guarantee there will be so many that pop up, and there will be some that jump out at you that will make sense. But whatever it is you decide to use as affiliate links in your blog, just make sure that they correspond with the subject matter that you're talking about. Just kind of think outside the box, but make sure that you tailor your affiliate links to the corresponding content that you're providing your readers. Here is an example of one of my blogs. Of course, like I said, I was an avid blogger, so here's one of my blogs, The Free Range Chick. Now, this one's all about travel because I love to travel whenever I'm not working. So here is one of the blog posts that I created on November in 2018, which was just a few months ago. What to wear in Paris in the spring and summer. Okay, so this right here explains the perfect example of a blog post. Now this blog is relatively new. I don't get a ton of traffic in this thing because I don't really spend that much time with it. But I decided to do a test run on a blog post that felt very relevant at the time and to put it on Pinterest and to see how it performs. Now organically, this post performed really, really good on its own without me even having to do any promoted pins. So here is my post. I do have my affiliate links in here. Here's one right here. Here is also one right here. Okay, now those go to Amazon whenever you click on them. Right? So that goes into my Amazon account, affiliate account. And when somebody purchases, I make a small commission off of this, right? Okay, so there's that. Now, because my blog doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of traffic to it on this one, I decided you can also use the sidebars here, right here. And those can also be a place where affiliates products live. And those are also Amazon as well. Here is my pin. Now this is a really great pin. It performed very well. As you can see, it's had 26,000 impressions, 124 saves, and 929 link clicks. So friends, even if you have a brand new blog, if you create nice pins that can go viral, such as this one, then you can make money from your blog. So just to keep you very clear on that one, just because you have a new blog does not mean that you can't make money with it. It just means you have to create relative content that people are looking for. Number 2 is to sell your own products. Now, this one does take some time, but if you're a publisher or if you create products, whether you sell them on Etsy or however you do it, you can create your own products. Even if you're just a graphic designer, you can pull in like companies like Printful who print and fulfill all of your products. You can integrate that with your blog, especially if you have like WooCommerce plugged into your WordPress site. I know that sounds a little complicated, especially for people who might be starting out. But that is another way of of creating monetization with your blog, is by selling your own products. Obviously, if you're a new blog just starting out, this could be a little bit challenging, but I will tell you that if you want to get immediate results, on a lot of your blog posts, to definitely use Pinterest and to definitely tap into your social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Pinterest is really, really good if you're targeting female audience. Twitter is really good if you just kind of consider it a water cooler and kind of news related. So I think that if you're somebody who's really interested in creating very high quality value content, articles, journalism, Twitter could be really good for that too, and so could Facebook. But I would definitely tap into Pinterest. Now, the quickest way to start getting traffic into your website is to create good, rich Pinterest pins. Now, I do have another subject on how to create Pinterest ads, do they work, and all of that with Pinterest. So if you check out my channel, you'll find other videos on using Pinterest to advertise. Another way to monetize your blog is by creating sponsored posts, creating sponsored content. And what that means is that a company will pay you X amount of dollars, whatever you decide. You can put that in your EPK kits. You can say, look, I do sponsored posts for X amount of dollars, and I would love to work with you if you have anything in this subject matter that will fit on my platform and fit with my readership or my viewership if you're on YouTube. So that's another way to do it, is with sponsored posts, and that can vary in all kinds of prices. It really depends on your traffic, your audience, and your subject matter. So you get to set your prices on that, but it should also be a sliding scale based on how many people are engaged with your channel. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you got a little bit more clarity on how you can create content on your blog that is monetized and how to monetize your blog. Anytime you create new content, I want you to post pins. Please hit the subscribe button and come back often, because I'll be creating all kinds of content in the future, and I really want you to not miss a thing. So thank you and have a wonderful, wonderful day.